A senior Labour MP has accused the BBC of consciously playing a role in the party's defeat at the general election. Shadow Transport Secretary Andy McDonald made the claims during an interview on BBC Radio 4's Today programme. It came as the party's leadership battle descended into acrimony, with Jeremy Corbyn facing renewed criticism and one of his key allies being accused of calling voters stupid. Presenter Justin Webb asked Mr McDonald about Labour's heavy losses and whether the party's leader played a part in that. Mr McDonald said, "Don't get me started on the media, Justin. I'm very worried about our public service broadcaster." "Are you saying that the BBC was in part responsible for Mr Corbyn's loss?" Webb asked. Mr McDonald replied, "I am saying that they played a part. I'm really worried about the drift. You've seen the catalogue of criticisms that we're making. We've accepted that the print media are arraigned against us, but my goodness me. I'm going to look at us. We're the important part here. We got this wrong, but if the BBC are going to hold themselves out as somehow having conducted themselves in an impartial manner, I think they've really got to have a look in the mirror. We've got a lot to say about this." Asked if the BBC consciously played a part, Mr McDonald replied, "Consciously, yes." He added, "When you have a BBC presenter standing in front of a television camera saying and Boris Johnson is on his way to a richly deserved victory." Webb said, "Oh, it's a slip of the tongue. That's absolute madness, isn't it?" Mr McDonald said, "How many slips of the tongue are we going to make until you accept it? I think it's a distraction, quite frankly. Because I'm accepting that we got this wrong. You asked me about Jeremy Corbyn. I'll say to you quite clearly, he is a principled, decent man and he's vilified. I had in my constituency where posters were going up saying this man is effectively a paedophile. You would not trust this man with your children. How much more do we need to do to demonize a good individual? So, he's no longer going to be leader. The Brexit issue is going to be progressed. We're going to be out of the European Union on January 31st, and we as the Labour Party have to galvanise around our core principles and make sure that we deliver for our people. It's as simple as that." Shadow Foreign Secretary Emily Thornberry, who is believed to be eyeing a bid to succeed Mr Corbyn, was forced to deny the total and utter lie on Sunday and was understood to be consulting lawyers. Caroline Flint, who lost her seat in the former stronghold of Don Valley during the catastrophic election for Labour, claimed Miss Thornberry had told a colleague, "I'm glad my constituents aren't as stupid as yours." The row came as Shadow Chancellor John Mock. For more on this story, visit the news article link.